Well, good morning and happy Friday. We've got a beautiful forecast on tap for today, as we're going to see the sunshine eventually starting to peek through. We are dealing with some clouds this morning, but we have a beautiful start to Saturday as well with seasonable temperatures. But we are going to watch for that rain returning for us as we get to the weekend. Now, as for the visibility this morning, we're not seeing much in the way of fog, only seeing a few areas of patchy fog towards Elkton and Newport, but visibility is still over 5 miles. So that is good news for your morning commute. Now, in terms of how things look outside, we do have those upper level clouds still passing through. That's keeping temperatures actually a bit warmer this morning. We're tracking about 5 to 10 degrees warmer in the Umpqua Basin and Willamette Valley. Currently, we've got temperatures mainly in the upper 40s along that I-5 corridor, but it is a bit cooler down towards Canyonville where it's currently at 43 degrees. But temperatures are going to be very seasonable today as we begin to warm up back into those upper 60s and maybe even the low 70s in a few spots in the Umpqua Basin. And temperatures along the Central Coast mainly going to be in the low 60s for today. But let's talk about our Friday, because we are going to continue to see those clouds. You have a very comfortable looking lunchtime. So if you are headed out to lunch today, just know you'll still be in the upper 50s. Clouds still moving through, but eventually the clouds move out. That's going to help us warm up to those mid 60s by around 4 o'clock. And then after that, we've got a beautiful evening for especially all those high school football games. But we got a big college football game happening in our area tomorrow, and that's the Oregon State Beavers taking on the Lafayette Leopards. This game kicks off at 7 p.m. at Reser Stadium in Corvallis, and we have a beautiful forecast. Temperature is going to be very comfortable at kickoff in those mid-60s. We could have a few clouds around. However, there are some big changes coming late Saturday night into early Sunday morning. So the rain holds off just in time for that game. But we're going to be tracking the showers moving in late Sunday night. I think we're going to get a very decent coverage of rain across our area, mainly in the early morning hours of Sunday. Not expecting severe weather, so that of course is good news, but I think a good dousing will come across much of our area, and there could be some mixed precipitation there to the east along the Cascades. I don't think it's going to be like what we saw earlier this week, but of course the rain does continue until the later morning, and we do look to dry out by our Sunday evening per se. And then after that, we look to dry out into Monday. So taking a look at that full forecast, we've got a beautiful next few days on tap, especially for our Friday and Saturday. Low 60s today, but we will see fogging conditions along the Central Coast tomorrow morning. But the rain does move in late Saturday night, early Sunday morning along the Central Coast with lows in the highs in the low 60s. For the Umpqua Basin, a bit warmer today, upper 60s, but low 70s tomorrow with fog tomorrow morning. But going to track that rain moving in early Sunday morning, and then we'll dry out into early next week. For the Cascades, you are going to be in the upper 50s today. Mid 60s tomorrow with plenty of sunshine. Absolutely beautiful day if you are going to be headed over to the mountains. But the rain will move in Sunday and cool things off to the mid 40s. And then for the Willamette Valley, very comfortable mid 60s today. Foggy start tomorrow morning, and then we'll watch that rain moving in early Sunday morning with temperatures in the low 60s, but drying out by Monday.